Hi Mini Masters, thank you for coming to this video and watching this video for our little monster sun catcher for October 28th. Monster needs a costume. So for this activity you will need some scrap tissue paper, any color. You'll need some of this contact paper and some scissors, and then of course a marker and some glue. You'll need some scratch paper, probably white and black. So the main thing to do for this sun catcher is you need to cut your shape off the back of your contact paper. So I am just doing a very, very small one to kind of show you how it works, but you might want to try to do a big circle, a triangle. You can work on your shapes. A circle one always works pretty well too, but I'm just going to make mine just going to be a little rectangle here. So I actually cut mine and I cut my shape. So the first thing you want to do is cut your shape that you want, the overall shape of your monster. So this is going to be the outline of my monster. So I'm going to make just a small rectangular monster. But your monster might be a circle, it could be any other shape that you want. So you want to cut out and just kind of get a border of what shape you want your monster to be. That's where your marker will come in handy. So you can draw on a piece of paper. Say if you want to do green or something, you can draw a big circle and then you can cut it out. And so you want to leave a little space, and that's kind of like a little border. You want to leave that little bit of a space when you cut out your shape. So just to show you guys, I just did a little tiny one here. And then for my contact paper, I peeled it off. So one way that's kind of easy to peel it off in the corner, if you just kind of rip it a little bit, it helps you peel back that contact paper. So as you can, it's hard to see here, but there is my contact paper. So after I'm done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this on itself, and then it makes it all completely sealed. But if you have a bigger one, you want to make sure that you have enough to cover the top as well. So to go on the inside here, I'm going to need to put down my tissue paper. So again, because I have a very, very small space, I'm just showing you how this works. So you put down your outside paper first, your border paper, and then you start laying down your colors. So because mine won't take very long to show you because I have a very small little area, but it's fun. So you want to lay the sticky side up, and then you just start laying down your little tissue paper all over the place. And if it's not all the way sticky like that, that's okay, because it's going to be sticky on top of it. So don't worry if it's not completely sticking to itself. You want to try to stay inside of your little frame here, but if you go outside of it, that's totally okay. So put my last finishing touch here. I'm going to put this one over here, just like that. If you want to glue it down, you can. So on the part here where I overlapped, I might just put a little bit of glue to kind of just keep it down for now. But it's not really necessary. So then what I want to do is I want to make myself a little mouth and some teeth. So I'm going to take my black piece of paper and I'm just going to make a quick round mouth, and it doesn't have to be perfect. He's kind of making a weird face. There's his mouth. I'm going to make some fangs. So in this one you can either cut out little triangles to make his fangs, or you can use a white gel pen or a white marker pen and draw his fangs in there. That's completely up to you, whatever you have on hand. But I'm going to cut some triangles out, and these are going to be his little fangs. So I'm going to do that. And then I will glue some of those down. So I'm kind of just making my monster's just going to be a toothy happy monster. So there's a fang. There's another fang. Put another one up here, and maybe, made his little fangs too big, so I'm going to put just one down coming from the bottom. There we go. And then I'm going to glue the whole thing just right inside the bottom here. There we go, there's his little mouth. Okay, so, oh, I forgot to mention, you are going to want to have some googly eyes or some sticker eyes, because you're going to want to put some eyes. Now you can do the eyes a couple different ways. You can take the rest of your black paper and your white paper and make a little white eyeball with a little pupil. You can put those here if you want, or if you have googly eyes, those would certainly be a lot of fun too. You can put the googly eyes, once you fold this over and seal it, put the googly eyes on the very top of that. If you don't have googly eyes, you can always use sticker eyes. I've got some sticker eyes here. So I'm actually going to put those on the inside of this. And I'm going to give him 2 eyes and maybe 1 more in the middle. And it's going to be a different eyeball. He's got 3 eyeballs and they're all doing something different. So if you have sticker eyeballs, you can do what I just did like that. If you have googly eyeballs, those are the ones that stick up like these. And you can put it on the outside. But to finish up your monster, so you take your stickiness here and you fold it over. And you want to seal in your monster here. So make it nice and flat. So I was able to fold mine over, but you might have to cut out another shape to go directly on top of it, and that's okay too. But you just want to make sure that both sides are sealed inside your monster. So then you take your scissors, and you probably need some help from a parent or an adult, and you just kind of trim it off a little bit. And then there you have it. There's your nice sealed little monster. And if you hold it up to the light will come through. So that's why we call it a sun catcher, because you can put it up in your window and the sun will shine through. It's also a fun little thing to put in your book. You can make a bookmark out of it or just stick it somewhere in your room. So there you go. There's a little sun catcher monster that you can make for Halloween.